Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to tie these two turban styles. If you're interested, make sure you keep on watching. So the Ankara I'm using for this turban is 1 yard. I folded it into two to create that triangle shape. Then I place it over her head to create two equal lengths. Then I cross the first length over the second one to create a V shape without making any pleats. Now I'm just tying the two lengths together from behind her head. So now I'm just adjusting the front of the turban so that it looks clean. So now I'm just pushing the length on top downward to kind of create pleats. I'm using another net material which is 1 yard as well. I folded the net into two and now I'm just tying it on the Ankara underneath. I tied the two lengths of the net from the side, and now I'm taking the first length of the net which I folded from behind to create half of a bow. Now I'm just pinning it in place with an office pin. I'm making sure that I attach it with the Ankara underneath before pinning it so that it stays firm and secure. Now I'm just repeating the same process with this other length. So now the remaining length of the Ankara that is left behind, I'm going to bring it forward in between the net bow that I created to kind of finish it up to make it look more like an actual bow. Now I'm just pushing in the remaining length of the Ankara in between the bow, and now I'm just adjusting it. I'm trying to cover up the back of the Ankara, as you can see, which I'm pinning using an office pin. And I'm also hiding the edge of the Ankara, because no one wants to see the label of the Ankara, and it's going to make our turban look even neat and smart. So this is turban style number 1. Comment down below if you like this turban. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So for our next turban, I'm using a raw silk that is 1.5 yards. I folded the edge of the raw silk and then I place it over her head. I make sure that I have two equal lengths of the raw silk. Now I'm taking the first length and I'm creating pleats with it. So I created 3 pleats, then I took the length all the way to the back and I had her hold on to the length while I create pleats with the other side. So I created just 2 pleats, yes, just 2 pleats on this length. Then I pinned it down with an office pin. Then I had her hold on to the second length as well while I tied the 2 lengths together from behind. You want to make sure your hair tie or your turban is very tight so that it doesn't lose or fall off when your bride or your client is dancing or whatnot. So make sure your hair tie is tight enough to last all day long. So now I'm just creating more pleats with the remaining fabric that is left from the top. If you notice, the pleats I'm making are very big. I'm not going for that small pleats for this video because this is just like a simple bridal turban, something very easy, something that you can pull off in minutes, but yet classy and elegant. After I finished making all the pleats, I brought the length all the way to the back. Then I folded the excess length that I have, which I'm not going to use. I am just pinning it now, as you can see. I'm pinning it on the top of the turban. Then the remaining length that's left as well, I'm just going to fold that too. Then I'm going to pin it, secure it in place so that the back looks neat and clean. So yeah, you can see this is just like the first step to this turban. This is also a turban on its own. You can rock this for your bridal shower, birthday party, whatnot, if you want something very simple, something casual. But I'm going to be using a net fabric on top of this turban. The net material I'm using is half yard. I folded it into two. Then I place it over her head and I brought it all the way to the back of the turban, and now I'm just pinning it in place. While I'm pinning it, I'm making sure that I attach it to this first turban underneath so that it stays put. And I'm placing the second length too on top of the first length. I'm taking this length too as well all the way to the back. I'm not creating any ruffles, any flower with this turban, because as I said, we are going for a simple bridal shower inspired, cocktail party inspired turban. So yeah, this is the finished look. This is how the turban is looking. You can absolutely leave it like this, or you can add whatever accessory you feel like you want to add on the turban. You can decide to add maybe a gold accessory, silver accessory, just something to kind of take this turban to another level. So I'm using this flower thingy that I got from a shop at the market. 1 yard is sold for $2.50 and I got half yard of it. So I'm just pinning it onto the turban that I created on top of the net. So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.